everyone, today's tutorial is on an Axwell synth. It's the lead he uses in the song Ressurection. But before I start getting into the actual tutorial, I just want to ask a quick favour of you guys. Voting has started for the Stevie Aoki remix contest on Beatport. I'm going to pop a link in the description so you can go and hear my remix. And if you like it, it would mean a lot if you could click the little vote button on the page. It would help me out a lot. And in return, I will keep doing these tutorials for you. So, let's get started. If you create a combinator, and then create a for polysonic synthesizer, initialize patch, and now you're going to want this, make sure this is set to polyphonic so you can play more than one note at a time. The portamento you're going to want to switch on and bring the amount down to 12. And then we're going to click Show Programmer. Oscillator 1, we're going to use free wavetable oscillators. So, first one, you're going to click on here and change this to Organ 2, which is way down at the bottom, the last one. You want to leave the octave at 4, turn off the X fade, and you're going to want to change the position amount to 115. And then that's it, Oscillator 2, another wavetable. This time you're going to want to select the one that says 10 sines. Again, leave it at octave 4, but change the position to 112. And that's fine. So last oscillator, another wavetable. 10 sines again, you want to select. Octave 4, this time you're going to want to change the position to 47. And you're going to want to turn this X fade off as well. So then the mixer, you're going to want to change this 1 and 2 balance up to 72. And you're going to want to change the third oscillator level all the way up. Also, we're going to use this shaper. If you just change that to saturate and turn the drive down slightly to 30. Moving on to the filter, select these two buttons so that all three oscillators are going to this filter. You're going to want to leave it at a low pass ladder filter, but you're going to want to change the type to 12. And for the frequency, you're going to want to bring down to 1.8 kilohertz. And the resonance, leave at 0. Envelope, amount 0, velocity at 127, and this at 32. Right, so next, if you move on to this amp section, you're going to want to turn this velocity all the way up as well. So amp envelope now. You're going to want the attack at 3.9 milliseconds, the decay at 600, 606.51. Oh. 6.48 will do. Sustain at minus 11.7, and the release at 3.2. So right the way down. And to widen this synth a little bit, we're going to add a little bit of chorus. So turn the chorus on up here, and then change the delay to 9.1 milliseconds. The feedback changes to 40. The rate you're going to want at 1.12. The amount you're going to want at 32, just leave it there. And then the wet you're going to want at 24. So that's about it for the actual synth sound. if you play it now, it's not going to sound very well like the Axwell synth. It's more like a rave organ. So we're going to dirty it up a little bit with some distortion. So right click and go to effects, screen for distortion. This is the first of 2 distortion units we're going to be making. Change the algorithm to fuzz and bring the damage down to 20. Param 1 you're going to want at 125, so nearly all the way up. And for param 2 you're going to want at 60, so bring that up. Turn off the body, and for the cut you're going to want the low at 23. You're going to want the mid at 21. And you're going to want the high at 56. Oops. And then the master you're going to want at 95, so turn it up. Now we're going to create our second scream effects again, scream for distortion. This time we are going to want to use the tape algorithm, like a tape compressor. You're going to want to turn the body and the cut off this time. The damage control you're going to want at 51. Param 1 at 110. And param 2 at 54, so leave that there. And the master, just leave that at 85, that's fine. So it's going to start sounding a bit more like the synth now, but we're going to add a little bit of compression and reverb to finish it off. So M-class compressor, you're going to want the input at 11.8. The threshold you're going to want at minus 10.8. The ratio at 2.65. And then turn the soft neon as well. For the tack, you're going to want at 15 milliseconds. And for the release, you're going to want at 50. And then output gain at 2.2 decibels. And then right click, I'm going to create a maximizer. Make sure that limiter button's on, and the 4 millisecond look ahead. Then you're going to want the attack at slow and the release at fast. And then for the output gain, you're going to want a 3.2. Turn on soft clip, and the soft clip amount should be at 64. Then finally, last thing we're going to do is create a reverb. So just an RV7 digital reverb. Change the algorithm to low density. The size you're going to want to bring down to minus 41. The decay you're going to want at minus 64, so right away down. The damp at 101. And the dry wet bring down to 8. And there you have it. Axwell's lead synth for Ressurection. So if you like this video, please check out my channel, and also please go to that link I'm going to put in the description to my Stevie Aoki Lady Daddy remix I've done for that contest, and give it a wee vote. So thanks guys, see you next time, take care.